Okay, guys. Holy shit! What the fuck is? Oh, my inventory dropped. What the hell? Catalytic staff, air run, blood run. I'll just take the shit I need. Catagon plate body, catagon plate list. Okay, yeah. This last video that I just tried making over this fucking skill just caused my computer to die. Well, not really. My stupidity caused my computer to die, but Ranting and Raving Wednesdays! Hell yeah! Hell fucking yeah! Let's get to do it. Let's get to this. This is going to be something new that I tried. I'm going to try to keep up some good energy. Try to keep it up. You know, just that's what she said. But I'm going to try to climb up dungeon. Oh, okay. I'm just doing some C1 floors in dungeoneering, trying to get to level 60 dungeoneering. But ranting and ranting and raving Wednesdays with Lordstails. Ranting and raving Wednesdays is going to be a day where I take time to pretty much just skill as normal and bitch. I'm going to take this day. This is going to be the day for me to bitch about anything I want to, everything I want to. If anybody has a problem with it, they can come talk to me about it, because this is, all these other people have days they do shit on, and most YouTubers have scheduled days for certain videos, and I'm going to take Wednesdays to be ranting and raving Wednesdays, where I bitch about everything Runescape related, real life related, maybe Minecraft related, or something that somebody's done to piss me off, and I can't bitch about it to any of my friends, because they'll be like, "Oh, you just quit your bitching, you pussy." So what I'm going to do is just take this day, be cool about it, and just bitch. And pretty much that's what it's going to be. I'm going to bitch. So my topics today, one is going to be dungeoneering, of course, dungeoneering, and the other one is going to be where people demean other people's either lifestyles, jobs, or passions. And mainly when I say that is I'm in a field, a profession, to where a lot of people don't understand what we really do. I am an EMT, emergency medical technician. Most people is like, "Oh, you're just a fucking ambulance driver. You go drive your fucking ambulance." That's what I'm talking about. It's so much more than just getting behind the wheel of an ambulance and driving. There's a lot to it. I actually had to go to school for it. If I wanted to be an ambulance driver, I could actually go and apply for an ambulance driver's position. They really do make those. But, in order to work for a 911 service, there's these convalescent transports. And what people call convalescent transport is, taking patients back and forth from dialysis treatments to doctor's appointments, and taking them home from the hospital after they've been discharged, after they've been sick, and stuff like that. And if you want to work for a convalescent unit and you want to say you are an ambulance driver, go work for a convalescent unit. There's private ambulance companies all over this country that do that kind of stuff, so the 911 services are dedicated to the 911 services. But us EMTs, we actually had to go to school. I had to go to school. I had to have training. I'm about to have to go back to do more training, because there's this new I don't know what you call it, branch of EMT. There's EMT basics. There's EMT intermediates. There's what I am is an EMT intravenous therapy, which means pretty much I can start IVs and draw blood and everything. I'm the same thing as a phlebotomist. But you don't know really. I mean, I don't take much offense to it anymore, but it is really kind of one of those things I don't like to hear. Because imagine if you spent time and money to go to school to learn how to do something, and then somebody just says you only do this. People say, "Oh, well, all you do is drive the ambulance. Leave that to the paramedics." No. The only thing different paramedics can do from EMTs, the only thing they can do different is they can read EKGs, they can read, they can intubate, which is shoving the pipe down people's throats. That's pretty much what people call it. We do a form of that. It's a simpler form, which I'm not getting into that. Paramedics are an advanced EMT, is what they are. They're a serious advanced form. They can give narcotic drugs, painkillers, and stuff like that. They can read certain papers and this, that, and the other, and identify more problems in people. We, I can't say as I've ever saved anybody's life. I mean, I've helped in the process of saving somebody's life. I haven't been personally the one that was responsible for helping somebody, keeping somebody alive. The closest I've come to is helping a team of seven medical people, three of which were EMTs and the rest were paramedics. We had a guy got stabbed in the heart. I was helping them. What is it? Is it a shield? Okay. I was on the team that helped keep that guy alive till they got him to the hospital so they could do surgery on him. And that's an awesome feeling. And when somebody calls you an ambulance driver, it's about I'm trying to think of something else that people call. That's okay. CNAs, certified nursing assistants. Some people call them CNT, certified nurse technicians. They work at nursing homes. They're the people who take care of the people in the nursing homes. They do wipe a lot of butt. Now, I understand. You hear about wiping shit. They do wipe a lot of shit. They wipe a lot of ass. A lot. But people call them ass wipers. They had to go through a course. It might not have been as long as something like I do, but it's still demeaning. They do more. They actually take care of patients. They're a part of that patient's life. They're there to help take care of them. And that's about like we are. People just say that we get behind the wheel of an ambulance, we drive, we let the paramedic do. Sorry about my phone going off. We let the paramedic do what they've got to do and everything like that. What they don't see is the stuff that happens on scene, like at a wreck. And EMT is it's just as much a part of getting that person out of that car, or taking care of that patient, or making sure things are done, or making sure everybody's safe, just as much as the paramedic is. I spent, about $3,000 total on EMT school in 6 months of my time to go, just so I could have the opportunity to save people's lives. The next time you see an ambulance and you want to call somebody an ambulance driver, think that they might be the person that's scraping you up off a tree, or pulling you out from underneath a car that's flipped on top of you, or pulling you out of a field that you've wrecked a fool. Just think about that. How would you like to feel if somebody called you something, and you had to be the person to help them? That's what I'm just saying. So don't demean anybody's passion or life. If somebody wants to draw for a living, let them draw. If somebody wants to cook, let them cook. If somebody doesn't want to go to school and wants to make a living doing something else, or somebody has a true passion in life, let them do what they want to do. Encourage them. If you're their friend, you will encourage them. You'll be there to support them the whole way through. You'll be like, hey man, if that's what you want to do, go for it. But all in all, if somebody has a passion in life, don't demean it. Don't make them feel like shit for wanting to do something that they love. I've seen a lot of good musicians stop playing music because people tell them that it won't go anywhere. I've seen that. I've seen good artists quit drawing and quit painting because people have told them that it's not going to take them anywhere in their life, and it's not true. You can, if you have the mindset, you can do anything. So, if somebody has a passion, encourage them. Especially children. If they want to grow up to be a doctor, tell them to shoot for it. As when I was little, I always wanted to be an architect. And, everybody, especially my parents really encouraged me because, hell, pulling in 3 figures a year, they'd like to see that because, then they would be like, payback, I bought you clothes all your life. No, I'm just kidding. But as a little kid, if a little kid says they want to do something, tell them to go for it. Tell them to shoot for the stars. Don't tell them that they can't do it. That's how people get depressed, and that's how kids give up, and that's why some kids don't do good in school. encourage them. Encourage everybody to do everything. You know, be just a positive person. Don't be a negative person unless you know 100% that person can't do it. Like telling a girl to grow a dick. If a girl wants to grow a dick, the only way they can do is have a surgery, and then it ain't a real dick. You know, that's impossible. Unless it's completely impossible like that, or telling a rock to walk, you know, unless it's impossible, tell them to go for it. Unless it's something that's going to negatively affect their life. You know, like if somebody says they want to commit suicide, you know, definitely don't let them do that shit. But you guys understand what I'm talking about. On to my next subject, dungeoneering. Fucking bullshit. Fucking hell, shit, cunt, bitch, bastard, bullshit. Dungeoneering. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Do not like every bone in my body hates this fucking skill. I've been working on this for almost an hour now, and I've only got 1.5K experience. You want to talk about bullshit? That is bullshit. That's coming out. This is coming out like 2K an hour experience, which is ridiculous. And this is the biggest fucking C1 floor I've ever seen in my life. But just okay. This is my theory. If anybody doesn't want to hear my theory, you know, you can go ahead and close out this video, whatever you want to do. But if you want to hear my theory on how dungeoneering came about, just pay attention for a second. Okay, it had been a while since Jagex had released a skill. It had been a while since Jagex had released a minigame. And they had this thing called Fun Orb. I don't know if it's still around or not. I really need to check into that. But Fun Orb was a bunch of games, you know, and then I bet they had this idea of, hey, let's make it to where people can go through these dungeons. They have to go through different floors and complexities. And, you know, the higher level they go, the more shit they can do within those dungeons. Okay? So, this is my theory on how it become. They're like, okay, well, we got people bitching because we don't have a minigame, and we got people that's bitching because we don't have a new skill. So, why not import this idea we had for Fun Orb into RuneScape? Why not make a minigame into a skill? But make everybody seem like this. We want this to just purely be a skill. That's partially my theory on how this become. I really don't see how somebody could come up with the idea of making this into a skill. Like, what's the point in it? What is the point in going and training for so long? There's absolute no point in it. But, you know, I don't get it. I'll never get it. I really don't know if I want to get it. What floor am I on? Floor 5, I'm about floor 6. Okay, I've done about 8 floors today. I don't get the point in this skill. I really don't. If anybody can clarify it to me, please put it in the comment section or send me a message. I've checked my messages every day. You know, of course, only when I have messages. I barely have messages ever. But if somebody can clarify where this skill come from or what the fucking point in this skill is, and do not say it's chaotics. No, this skill is not just for chaotics. Because if you remember, chaotics did not come about until like the second dungeoneering release. Second or third dungeoneering release, because they realized that they had put out a shitty skill. They realized they put out a severely shitty skill, so they're like, well, let's make it up to them. Let's give them a better weapon than the whip. Let's give them a better weapon than the AGS. Let's make it to where they actually have to retrain the skill in order to get these weapons all over again once they've used them. So, I mean, don't say this is for chaotics. I mainly think this is just another storyline they wanted to add in there, and just another minigame they wanted to add, but they hadn't had a skill. That's 100% my opinion, and I'll stick by that. Like I said, if anybody wants to correct me, go ahead and correct me, but I don't think this is a skill. I really don't think this is a skill. This is just a minigame that you can gain experience in. That's all it is. That's all it comes down to. The only useful things you get out of here are the chaotics and maybe the bone crusher. But that's about all you're going to get. But, you know, guys, let's wrap this thing up. So, just a review. Encourage people. Don't down them. You know, if they've got a passion, let them do it. Dungeoneering sucks, always will suck, never will be any better unless they do a complete rework of it, which I doubt they're going to. That was a weird noise that lady just made. But other than that, you know, guys, I'll be putting out. My girlfriend's coming up tonight, so you know I'm not going to be playing much more RuneScape. I was just going to try to hop on here and see how many levels I could get before she got here, but that's turning out to be a big negatory on probably getting a level because she should be on her way here in a minute. And so yeah, just going to be dungeoneering the rest of the day. I'll probably put out more content tomorrow. I might go ahead and record another video just so I have something to upload tomorrow because she's staying until Friday. So I might have to record 3 or 4 videos tonight because I think she's either staying till Friday or Sunday, and if it's Sunday, I'm screwed content-wise. But I can't reach that. I guess I have to shoot this motherfucker down. I have to shoot him down. Yep. Alright, but that's going to be it for me, guys. I might put out another video tonight, but I might just save. I've got one more recorded. I might just save this for save those for the rest of the week. But I hope everybody is having a great week so far. I shall see you guys later. Be watching for more content. Remember, like that, like that. My name is Lordstails. Remember to rate the like button, sodomize the subscribe button, and tickle that comment box. Wow, that was just a little bit gay, but yeah, but guys, like, subscribe, add to favorites, whatever you got to do. You know, give me some content, give me some comments on what I need to do, what I need to do better. You know, what I'm not doing. I hope everybody's having a great week. I shall see you guys in a couple of days. Have a good one, Lordstails.